Last time on the Witchy vlog.
War between Israel and Palestine. You can have, and there are watching videos and things like that. Social media is out there, and share if you can. Official, unofficial study group on Facebook. Week there are. I don't have the workbook. I know there were we're in the third week of November now. That's why I'm not in your mantras or affirmations. And the one December will be in another notebook. Setting up the this week, and then spend the day cooking, and then Thanksgiving Day exercise of some kind. And this year I've been really I can do stuff at home, obviously. Series, a short kind of mini series. Decided I can break this up into 3 or 4. It's Wednesday, in case you didn't know. I am, I guess, gonna do a little bit of kitchen witchery, which is probably not a surprise given that it's Thanksgiving week. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving here in the U.S. It needs to be said, this is not about celebrating the myth, the lie about the Puritans sitting down with the Indians and breaking bread or whatever. It's, for us anyway, about being thankful for our lives and each other and having food on the table and that kind of thing, being with loved ones. And right now the kitchen is packed. We don't have a lot of counter space and not such a huge freezer or fridge. So yeah, my dad is tired from the food pickup he was doing yesterday. Grocery prices are so ridiculous. Grateful and thankful for all of the pantries, the local churches, and yes, even the police stations and shelters and other places that are giving out food for free to the local people. Because it helps, one, supplement for us who normally have more than enough money to get food, and then for others, I'll show you. I live literally next door to a church. This is a church. This is their parking lot. On the other side of the building, they have a garden and they do a pantry out of their basement. This morning, there was a line all the way down here, the block, to the front of my building, and they're still giving out food. I don't know if you can see them over there, but yeah, yesterday there were lines everywhere, from all the churches in this neighborhood, and like I said, other pantries and shelters. There's a men and women's shelter like a block down that way. So, giving thanks to those who have donated, to those who give out. I have done it in the past. This year I haven't had a chance to, because of work, but it is a whole job to organize the food and make sure everybody gets, and just handing it out. It's work. So I'm thankful to those people, and like I said, to those who donated. There is fresh food, there's fruits and vegetables, there's also canned goods, and so far we haven't noticed any hierarchies or jockeying or favoritism. If you are unaware, there are also a lot of new people in our city thanks to the migrants, and a lot of them are children, and so getting food regularly is difficult as an immigrant, as a migrant, particularly because they don't have a lot of the paperwork necessary yet. Some of it, a lot of it I feel is unnecessary, but that's another conversation. Let's talk about the kitchen witchery that I'm doing. I got them from the 2 pumpkins I carved last month. I'll put like an image here or a video here. Yeah, jack-o'-lanterns I carved, one with a spider and one with a cat. Do like some home protection. I put them in our living room window until they rotted. And I saved all of the seeds. Pumpkins and pumpkin seeds are good for fertility and prosperity, abundance. That's what I'm gonna use at least some of these for. Prosperity and abundance. So for 22 weeks, Thursdays are Thor's Day, and they're Jupiter's Day, and we're supposed to do a prosperity spell every Thursday. So what I'm doing here is gonna include the seeds in my spell work, but first I want to roast them. I don't know if this is going to turn out okay. There's more than I thought, but here's hoping. So let me just let you see my face. Pumpkin seeds can be a very healthy snack, and I've enjoyed them in the past, so I know I'm going to be very busy Thanksgiving Day and not really thinking about it. So a very simple ritual I can do is just to mindfully eat some roasted pumpkin seeds that I'm making right now. And since I have time with the oven and it's not full, I'm going to do it. Let's make this happen. And I don't remember how I'm going to season them exactly. Wish me luck, because one, these are not as dry, even though it's been almost a month. Well, it's been a month, yeah, since I did this, and I did dry them, but I guess they got some moisture while in the fridge. Okay, I made a mistake already because I'm supposed to season them first. Alright, not on the pan, but in a bowl. So, olive oil, salt, garlic powder, paprika, and black pepper. Okay, they're back on the pan, this time seasoned. Spreading them out a little bit more. And we go in the oven for 15 minutes. Wish me the best. You guys, it didn't go well. So yeah, not great. And that was about 12 minutes. And halfway through it, I did come in and like flip them about 5 or 6 minutes in. I mean, I'll still taste them once they cool off, but we'll see. It might just be because they weren't dried enough. This is what happened. But you know, the magic is not always perfect. I did have a timer, but I was still distracted by my phone. Like, look at the crust coming off. Maybe it burned faster because I had too much seasoning. I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna let them cool off and we'll find out. We'll find out if they're edible. Things don't always go to plan, you know. It's messy life. Messy. But it's best that I burn this and not Thanksgiving food, which I need to start prepping. Girl, I tasted one. It's bad. And others have just crumbled in my hand. So, no. Okay, I'm back. And I decided to try again. Normally, I might have been demoralized, but I'm in a good mood today. And even though I've been working on things, other things, not magic related, I think we can do this. So I did have more pumpkin seeds. I didn't put them all because they didn't all fit flat on the pan I used. So I could try again. Okay, so of course the phone rang. My grandmother called just as I needed to take them out. But, so they're a little darker because I checked on them. They've only been in there 10 minutes. Halfway through, I stopped them. Here's what they look like. Not so bad. I do think timing is everything though, because like as soon as my timer went off, and I did use a timer the last time, I started to smell some burning. So like I think I had left them last time like a minute or two longer. So these are still usable. And I have another option for a prosperity ritual. I have to do one every week, so it's like I have to have. Benebell says we should try to do a different one every week, so I have another option in the wings. Now I gotta go back to cooking things people are gonna eat and that they might be upset about being burnt. A quick intermission for Wednesday. I haven't talked about the actual rituals I'm supposed to do for 22 weeks on a Wednesday. Corresponding with Mercury. So using my voice beneficially, it could be in person, like I'm talking to you now, you hear me, or online somewhere, writing something. I haven't figured out how I'm going to do that today. Normally I either make a point to say something nice and uplifting to someone that I know or I'm talking to. It's until you have a task like this that you realize that we don't say stuff like that. I think it like, wow, you look really great. Alright, that's amazing that you accomplished such and such a thing, but I don't like say it because honestly that sounds awkward. But probably only because I make it so. Anyway, I'll think about it. Actually, I've thought of something. And it's, different prompts for every day of those 100 days. And I'm not doing it, day by day. As she says it, I do 15 minutes, however many prompts I can fit in that time frame. So I'm going to do that now. Now, last I checked, I was up to day 30. No, that's not it. There we go. So. It's actually Thursday now. What I wound up doing was soaking these because really all the seasoning I put on had
burned. So I soaked them to get off that seasoning, and they tasted better. I soaked them in salt water so that the pepitas, the seeds inside the shell, have some flavoring. I saw that in a different recipe, and I dried them as much as I could, and then I put garlic and salt on them again, and they taste much better. So I'm going to take some with me for later. Most of Thanksgiving dinner is ready, so that's it for Thursday. There's also the idea of you're supposed to look through your, I guess, accounting of how you want to live abundantly, and this is not a day that I will have time for that. I'm pulling it out just to make sure, say it right. Weekly status update on my fortunes, what I've done to make things happen, and what I can do. And then prosperity ritual, which I'll do later. So that's it. That's my check-in. Happy Thanksgiving if you celebrate. And if not, enjoy the rest of your week. Happy Thursday, Friday. Or happy Thursday, because you'll see me for the rest of the week on here. Okay, guys, I'm here to look at Friday for 22 weeks. Doing the work and defeating inertia. Reflect on the week and see every moment you fought inertia. Okay, so like the stuff that I have to like just write or reflect on, I'm just doing that and not showing you if you haven't picked that up yet. But an act of self-care is the ritual I need to do today, and I'll be right back. Okay, I've got my bullet journal here, and one of the things I wanted to include is self-care stuff. Wait, where is it? And yeah, morning routine, evening routine, kind of self-care things. And I now have the morning one in here. So here we go. Honestly, I didn't do the evening one because they're very similar. So these are various things. And honestly, I think I'm going to do my hair. Because it needs to be combed out. It's been washed but not styled really. Yesterday and today I had somewhat of a style, that's why it's parted, but I need to comb it out. So it's a labor of love. But it's a thing that I need to do. Sometimes self-care is work and doing the things you don't necessarily want to. That will be my self-care ritual for Friday. Look a little crazy, but I'm done. And a lot of dead hair is no longer attached to my head. So that was part 2 of 3 of this witchy vlog where I take you along with me for a week as I do various witchy pagan things directly related to studying the Spirit Keeper's Tarot, which I have here, and using Benebell's 22 weeks workbook, where each day of the week there is a certain task or
ritual or magic or something that we are supposed to be doing. It's an astrological practice in a minor way. Monday, moon day, Sunday, Tuesday. And this was Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, including Thanksgiving Day. And the next and last piece will be Saturday and Sunday, or maybe Monday too. Guys, like this video if you liked it. Subscribe if you are new. Hit the notification bell so you know when the next video is coming. As always, I'm very thankful that you took the time to watch. Let me know what you think down in the description below. If you have this deck and if you've done the 22 weeks practice, also let me know how that has gone for you. I'm curious to hear what other people outside of the group I mentioned in part 1 on Facebook, what their thoughts were, if anyone has done this. So yeah, see you next time. Bye.